Hey everybody, I'm Thug, and this is the brand new 2024 Rivian R1S. Now we're gonna get into all its quirks and features, beautiful 22-inch rims, ordering, how long it took to get here. Hang on. All right, that's a little better. 2024 Rivian R1S. So yes, this is the Rivian R1S 2024 edition, and this thing is beautiful. Now, this is the performance all-wheel drive with Max Pack. This is just a quick walk around video. I'll show the exterior, I'll show the interior, and kind of give you my thoughts on what I think of the vehicle, but it's beautiful. I'm gonna stop talking. Let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, everything that's selected on this one, I'll go ahead and show you. Gonna go with the performance dual motor all-wheel drive for another $5,000. That will allow me to take the Max Pack, and that's another $19,100. Gotta go with the Red Canyon paint. Let's go down here to the 22-inch Sport dark wheels. And then, yeah, the Black Mountain and dark ash wood. Then let's go to options, and gonna take the paint protection film on the front for another $1,800. Then coming on around down here to the interior, gotta snatch up the all-weather mats. Then let's go down to the crossbars, add those, and that's everything that is selected on this build here. Okay, coming on around here, there are a couple of cameras on the vehicle. There's one here, one here, one here. Love the Rivian logo right there. Here are your door handles, and yeah, I believe there's also a projector under here that shows the Rivian logo on the ground. Love that. When you unlock it, the door handles go ahead and pop out for you to get in. You just go ahead and pull, and then if you're on the outside, you can go ahead and use that to push it right back in. And it's a very sleek, modern, but not like futuristic looking vehicle. I love it. It still has that SUV shape, but I just love the body lines and the way that it looks, right? One thing about me, I love when cars give you little cool features. So something here, you go ahead and open up the door. Voila, look at this, flashlight. Right here, 1,000 lumen, and this thing is bright, let me tell you. And I love the fact that you can just have it right here, use it, have the flashlight, boom, boom, and when you're done, it goes right back in the same hole and it charges. How cool is that? And the thing is bright. Oh, and speaking of little cool stuff, check this out. Under the armrest, they have a built-in portable Bluetooth speaker. It even has USB-C, has a built-in like night light, and I love when car companies give you little extra little things like this. This is just cool. I would totally use this tailgating or camping or whatever. You can just take this with you, pair it to your phone, and you're good to go. I love this. How cool is that, right? Right. Now, believe it or not, this is about 17 inches shorter than the Rivian R1T. Now, in my garage, it may appear massive, but we can still get two cars in here, not a big deal. I don't think the R1T would fit in my garage because I lost about 24 inches from the wall due to my cabinets. Okay, so coming around to the rear of the vehicle, I'm gonna go ahead and press twice on the key fob. And this will go ahead and lift up the lift gate here. Now, as you see, this is a two-part lift gate. And this just opens up the top at first, and I love it. If I have something and I'm just gonna go ahead and drop it in, I can do that and then hit the button up here to shut it, and I can be on my way. Now to go ahead and fold this one down, there's a button here. It is manual, not a big deal, but I like the two-part because when you fold this down, if you want to, you can go ahead and use it as a seat. And let me tell you, there is a plethora of room back here. I will put on the screen right there the cargo space numbers, but this thing is amazing. I also love the little lights that they put up here so you can see down at what you're looking at. But let's take a better look at the inside space. Just a massive, massive amount of space. Now, something that I like here too is these utility hooks that they have here. Now, they're totally adjustable. You can move them forward, back, have them up, have them down, slide them around. and tie down whatever you like. There are some on both sides. You could even buy more if you need more, but the fact that there are 2 already in here off the bat, that's actually pretty cool. Now also on the side here, they have a air compressor. Now there is a built-in air suspension system in here, so that's awesome, of course, but that means there's a compressor and they allow you to use that as well. Now what I like about this compressor is you can just set it to the desired PSI and kind of set it and forget it. So if you need to blow up a basketball, volleyball, a raft, if you're going somewhere on a lake, or you're just filling up the tires, you can go ahead and put, I don't know, 50 PSI, set it to 50, connect it to the tires, set it and forget it, bang, when it hits 50, it's done. So you don't have to keep checking it with the tire gauge, right? Right. Now these buttons located over here are to fold the seats down, but let me go ahead and show you. This is a outlet and a cigarette lighter adapter. As you can see, 1500 watt max and 180 watt max. That's nice that they give it to you. Even if you're not gonna use it, it's nice that it's there. You know what I mean? You have plenty of space under here for all your stuff. There's a built-in first aid kit, some cables there from Rivian, and looks like you could even get a spare down there, right? How cool is that? All right. Now, if you want to fold down this 3rd row of seats, there is a manual latch right here. So you want to go ahead and push that, the headrest goes down, and you push it, and it goes forward. Same thing on the passenger side. And it goes down and you have plenty of room. Now let's say you want to go ahead and slide stuff in there. You move that piece like that and now it creates a smooth ramp for you to go ahead and slide your cargo or whatever you got, lumber, right on in here. All right, so you're probably saying to yourself, how do you go ahead and fold down that 2nd row if you're already here? No problem. That's what these buttons are for, located on the left-hand side. So you hit one button, squidoosh. Passenger side will go down, hit this one right here, splack-how. Now you got the other side. Now look at all that room. I think I can go back there and start breakdancing. For real. Now there is so much room. I think why they did this is so you can go ahead and sleep back there. So if you have a blow-up mattress, blow it up, thanks to your trusty air compressor. Go ahead and put the mattress back there and it's night time. You're good to go, and you can even put the car in, I think, camp mode. So even if the vehicle itself is uneven and at a slant or a tilt, the car will even itself out so you're laying and sleeping flatly. How cool is that? Okay, now if there was a downside, I guess it would be the fact that you have to manually lift the 3rd row back up. But looking at all that you get with this vehicle, all the accoutrements, you can't complain. If that's the only downside, this is dang near a perfect vehicle. Okay, easily one of the coolest features on this vehicle is the lights, and it's very distinctive, iconic. I love the pill shape lights on each side, as well as that cool looking light bar. If you look in closely on one of the lights, you'll see where it says Rivian, even has the logo, and I absolutely love that. But it's a very clean, modern, sleek look. And trust me, when someone's looking in the rearview mirror and you look behind you, you know it's a Rivian coming up behind you. Same thing with the R1T, has the same front end, and I love it. Absolutely love it, it's gorgeous. It's even got the tow hooks in the front, nice slats on the side for aerodynamics. And let's take a look at the front. Okay, whether it's the app on your phone, the key fob, or from the interior, we're gonna go ahead and open up the front. And yes, it is powered. One of the coolest things that I love about this vehicle, my wife and I each have a Tesla. We don't use our frunk as much. You wanna know why? Because it's not powered. But the fact that this one is makes it so cool. Okay, as you can see here, it's super spacious and plenty of room. There's also a place on the passenger side there where you can go ahead and put in your washer fluid, as well as located below that on the same passenger side, you'll see your emergency escape button. I guess if someone's trapped in there or you got a dead body and that body is still alive, that's how they're gonna get out. As well as a nice cargo net here. And then come down, you fold this up. Now, how smart is this? They have a built-in magnet right here. So when you fold this up, you don't have to keep worrying about it. Squidoosh, it'll go ahead and lock in place there, and then now you can get to your stuff and don't have to worry about this folding down or holding it in place. Right here's your charging cables and stuff like that from Rivian. And over there on the left-hand side, that little hole, that is your drain plug. So like I said, you want to use this as a cooler, throw some ice in here, and you're good to go. And then it'll go ahead and drain out. Fold this down, but I love it. The main thing for me that I like, on top of it being spacious, and I'll throw up the numbers right there on the screen so you could see the exact amount of space in here, that it's powered. I would use my frunk 10 times more if it were powered. And this one's powered. How cool is that? Let's go ahead and close it. Okay, let's make our way to the interior. Okay, so I'm behind the driver's seat, second row here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to get this back up. Go ahead and lift up here and bring that on back. I'll do the same thing on the other side, and let's take a good look at that second row. Okay, with the second row, let me give you an idea of just how spacious it is. Now look, I'm 5'11", and this seat in front of me, the driver's seat, is set to the driver position, and this is how much room I have. This is bonkers. Plenty of leg room. Even if I were 6'1", 6'2", still have plenty of leg room. Absolutely no complaints. As you can see, there's plenty of headroom above me. Love the all glass look, but the interior in here is beautiful. I love the little metal accents. I like how it says Rivian on the seats. The headrest here in front of me has a USB-C with a little hook thing. I guess you could probably put an iPad hanging on the back of this hook, as well as power it with the USB-C right here. On top of that, charging a phone, or let's say you want to hang your purse, coat, sweater, whatever, you can go ahead and do that on the back. And looking on down behind the seat, it has this area for you to go ahead and put stuff. There are the all-weather mats in here. I'll show those in a little bit. There is a touchscreen back here. Now you can control climate. You can see the compass, control music, Bluetooth. You can even turn the lights off and on back here, which is actually pretty cool. As well as you can lock the screen, you can control the climate, all that stuff. Now there is no video back here, but at least you can control the music back here. There's also some USB-Cs at the bottom here. Making my way around, looking around, and the interior is very nice. It seems very premium, high-end. I just love the little attention to detail they did with the yellow accents here and there, but I just honestly, I have no complaints. It looks great. Now there is a armrest here. Fold this down, take a look at it. Plenty of room for your beverages, whatever you want to put here, and your arm as well. But I am surprised at how well I like the interior. I was expecting it to be good, but to me this is great. I absolutely love this. Plenty of room in the cabin. Very spacious. It also seems like they have some Alcantara up here, as well as a speaker on each side, as well as lights on each side that illuminate the cabin very well. All right, and to access the third row, there's a little button located right here. You hit that button and it'll go ahead and open up, and you can step right on back. Now what's great about this second row is it is adjustable. Let me go ahead and put it back. Okay, right there. Now you could use this right here and go ahead and put it back, or if you want it more forward here, you could even slide it up. There if you want. Plenty of options, but I like that it is adjustable. It's not just stationary. Let me hop on back here. Okay, I realize you can't see me totally back here, but there is plenty of room. I'll even bring this forward. And with there, it's not even hitting my knees at all. I'll need to bring this back one more. And as you can see, it's still not even hitting my knees. Is it the most spacious thing ever? Probably not. But could I fit back here comfortably? Sure, why not? I would imagine this is more for kids, smaller people. They'll be back here, but I'm impressed with the size. All right, so with the furthest seat back setting, which would be here, there's no way I would fit, okay? But looking with having it up just a little bit, I have plenty of room. Like I said, I'm 5'11", there's plenty of room. I would imagine this is more for kids, smaller people to sit back here. Okay, now in the third row, there is, you know, some padding there for your arm, cup holder, speaker, come on the other side, cup holder, speaker, and you get headrests. And just look at this view from back here, the third row, right? And all this glass to let in the natural light. This reminds me of a very good stadium. Not one bad seat in the house. And even though it's the third row, you still have the same premium materials in the back. All the interior matches, it still looks great. They don't skimp out because it's the third row. It's the same luxury look and feel throughout the entire vehicle. All right, getting into the vehicle now. Yeah, and I do have the all-weather mats in here. And just looking around at it, I love it. I love the knobbly bits, these little rubber scroll wheels. The steering wheel feels great. There are stalks. Yeah, windshield wipers, high beams, turn signals. You have your park, rear, and drive on the right-hand side here, as well as their driving assistant thing. And I do like the two screens. I like having some information on the screen in front of me and looking to my right, having more information here. On top of that, their software, not bad. It's pretty intuitive. It's got different drive modes. With the air suspension in here, you can raise it up if you're going to be doing some off-roading. You can go lower to be a little more aerodynamic, or you could even put the car on auto, and what it'll do is it'll kneel. So when you get home, it'll go ahead and lower itself, so getting in and out even easier. But I will be putting on running boards, like I said, so stay tuned for that video. That should be coming shortly. Yeah, ride height you can adjust. As far as the infotainment side, there is regular radio, there's Spotify, TuneIn, Tidal. It does have Amazon's assistant built in. I won't say the name, that way it doesn't trigger the vehicle or the one in my garage. But it's pretty cool saying, hey, turn on exterior lights, and it will do that, you know, before you get home. Or you can turn off the coffee maker, or basically just all of your Amazon assistant stuff is built in, and you just speak to it, as well as playing music. But it's actually pretty cool. You could even tell it to turn on the map lights in here, and there's a bunch of commands. But I like that. I like that that's built in. On top of that, different drive modes. You see your charging stuff here. Very intuitive. Their charging network isn't as robust as Tesla, obviously. But thanks to the generosity of Elon Musk, he did open up, I don't know, 14,000 superchargers or something like that to other companies, Rivian being one of them. So to get that specific adapter, Rivian is going to be mailing that adapter to people. They're going by VIN number, so depending on when you got your car, that's when you'll go ahead and get your adapter. I do like that the car has a 360 view. You can see what's around you. It's very, very good and very accurate. It's nice to see a 3D render of the vehicle and what's around you. I wish other manufacturers, Tesla, had that, because it's very cool. I love it. As far as the audio system, not bad. Is it as good as the premium audio system in a Model 3 or Model Y? I don't believe so. I heard Rivian had a different manufacturer before they switched to in-house and doing their own audio system themselves. But it's not bad. I don't have any complaints. The way they did the software with the hardware in here is actually very nice. There is no glove box in here. It's not a deal breaker. There's plenty of storage as you start to navigate your way around the cabin. I love the materials on the door panel, the built-in speakers, the pockets on the doors themselves for you to put stuff. All around, this is a very, very nice vehicle. Honestly, I don't have any complaints. But everything about the car, the software, the screens, the interior, the pedals, the yellow accents, the materials used, I have no complaints. This is a great, great vehicle. If you guys have any questions or anything, go ahead and let me know. Hopefully I covered everything. This was just a quick walk around just so you guys could see it, get a feel for it. If you have any questions, let me know. And yeah, I think that's it. All right, guys.